is 1994, and Hasbro, coming out of their Generation 2 line, comes Generation 2 Menasor, or Generation 2 Stunticons. This band of bandits has never seen such an awesome coloration that has ever hit the planet. With the colors popping the way they do with these vehicle modes, it really does set these guys apart. Wild Rider, starting out as his iconic Ferrari mode, he really does have a sick looking deco here. With the blue windows and the yellow paint job, it really shows off that he is more of a cautionary type of robot to not be reckoned with. Going into robot mode is very simple. It is his basic transformation, just like Generation 1. There is no differences here. As you start to unfold this robot, you really notice how this robot would have been if Hasbro would have released it, although this entire set was unreleased. Breakdown, still being a Lamborghini Countach as usual, has a very interesting paint job. Although the colors I had chose on this custom are a neon green, it still would have been a sea green. The purple would have remained, along with the gold windows. This really sets this entire robot apart from the rest of the line, mainly because he is such a screaming banshee. He really does set the standard of what Generation 2 was all about. Moving on, we move on to Dead End. Him, normal Porsche style. He really does look really cool. The colors are really nice on this thing with the red and the blue. Things just seem to pop better with the silver windows as well. As it seems that the entire robot itself, when you unfold it, really does hark back to its original way. It still really does look cool as you unfold it. And obviously, still, yet again, more robot kibble hanging off its back. Dragstrip now has completely shed his entire yellow scheme and went to this deep, dark black. Although this really does work very well for this particular series of a F1 racer, it does look awesome. It tends to stand out a lot better with these colors, especially when you start unfolding it. Although the one portion of him that would have been GPS would have been the engine compartment. Unfortunately, Hasbro did not release this thing. Stepping into the limelight is Motormaster. Motormaster now has shed his entire dark scheme and came in with this nice lavender purple along with the neon green, harking over to this crazy blue scheme for a trailer. It really does show how awesome this truck would have been if it was just done up in different colors. Although this thing really does look kind of crazy in these colors, it really does pop, especially when you start unfolding him. Although his transformation is identical to the Generation 1 format, this thing is absolutely sweet. I cannot express exactly how awesome this entire robot really is. It does have a nice color scheme and a nice color palette. Although it does have a purple face yet again, which is kind of odd, but still, it really does look. After we completed this entire ensemble, this is what we are left with. This entire crazy coloration of awesome. The entire paint scheme that this thing retains is just completely stifling, especially to most people that are really not used to a bright color scheme and crazy colors on your robots. Although there's several other Generation 2 versions out there that do retain these crazy colors, this by far still holds true to me. I think it's one of the best looking schemes that has ever came across the entire color palette for Generation 2. I am a proud owner of one of these Generation 2 customs, mainly because I did it myself. But keep in mind, these customs can be done. If you guys seem to be interested anytime in any of these, feel free to hit me up on Facebook and just let me know through private messages. This has been Plasticon, and this has been yet another awesome review. And yes, there will be, for a matter of fact, more Generation 2 coming your way, because I'm the G2 guru. Talk to you guys later.